Hi everyone, welcome to Swedish Dharma Tarot. My name's Christina and I'm here today to do a reading for Sagittarius. And in the pre-shuffle, one card fell out. It's this one. Which number is it? The Eight of Swords in reverse. When it's upright, it shows that the person concerned is feeling a sense of hopelessness. There's just no solution to the problem. But when it's in the reverse, it's the exact opposite. So whatever's bothering you, Sagittarius, the solution's on its way. We'll see more closely in the reading what that's all about. And then in the oracle cards, you've got the path of the soul, boundless. Nice for a freedom-loving, independent Sagittarius. Just go get them. And in the yogic path, you've got Parvati, the goddess of devotion, love, and yoga. Beautiful. So let's have a look now. What is the problem that's about to be resolved? And anything else that Spirit would like you to know? A young man or a son, a Prince of Cups. Yeah, we'll see who he is as we go along. If you'd like to have a private reading with me, that's completely doable. It'll set you back $30 US, 30 euros, 30 pounds, or 300 Swedish krona. For 15 minutes of my time, we'll talk on the telephone or live on Messenger if you prefer. And you tell me what you want to look at. If it's your love life or your business maybe, or previous lives that you've led, or if you'd like to make contact with your guide perhaps, whatever. There's one exception to the pricing, and that's if you happen to live in Africa or India or some other place where that kind of money just isn't accessible for a tarot reading. Don't let that stop you. Get in contact with me anyway, and I'll do my best to help you. I'm just seeing my head. Oh, it looks a bit gross. I'll explain it. I had a tattoo made. So this is like a bit of extra skin for the next couple of days. But I think it's going to be nice. It's like henna. I've never wanted a tattoo until I saw this one. So maybe I had a life in Africa or India or something before. Okay. I do see you, Sagittarius, King of Staves, Mr. Sag. And you're in the reverse. And you're sort of feeling at a loss of what to do. Sagittarius hardly ever get in this kind of a state. You always find solutions. You're resolute, you're smart, and you know what you want. But it's like you're feeling at a loss. And I don't know what that's about. I think it has to do with a relationship, though. Maybe it's this young man here. We'll see. Because there seems to be, there's a relationship in your past, but the communication with the person concerned has not been cut off. It's still, there's an open telegraph line to this person, if you know what that is, younger generations. There's a satellite open. But it's taken a lot of your personal power, Sagittarius. It's very karmic. This is Two of Cups. It's my karma card. And so even though you've separated, you've gone your own way, different ways, your karma is still active. And it's good then to see that so is the communication, or the possibility to communication is still open. Because what happens if we leave a relationship without having learned our karmic lesson, it means we have to redo that lesson further on down the line. So we do ourselves a big favor by hanging around, sticking to it until that karma is learned. And here again is another card showing not confusion this time, but passivity. And that comes with confusion, of course. When you don't know what to do, you're trying to find solutions to problems. And in the end, we just become very, very passive. It's not a nice frame of mind. But let's go back to the beginning. I think this is your partner. He's a bit younger than you, that's all. And there is a solution. That's where the whole reading started, by saying it's going to be resolved. And it's going to heal. And you will, look at this, sorrow, strength in the reverse, so you're feeling weak. But this card, what I call my victory card, or the victory card, is the 6 of staves. And again, the Spirit is wanting to reassure you that everything is going to be okay. And I think you have a mutual friend here, a King of Swords. So he should be a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini, or have strong influences of that in his chart. And the cards are saying it's time. It's time for what? I think contact with him. Yes. It's time to make contact, and he will be able to help you get things running. I don't know if he's going to maybe act like some form of mediator, so that you can open discussions again with your lover, or maybe he's your husband. I'm not sure. But he's not bound to be your ex, this young man. You're meant to get back together, sorry about the sound, and work this out. People who are watching, you're welcome to post questions in the chat. It was really good fun the other day. I got several questions. Please do. Don't hesitate. We're going to look at the oracle cards, though. In the path of the soul, you had boundless, right? And this card says, this card is without limits. It's eternal and infinite. Either you're just beginning to experience your own unlimited nature, or you're holding yourself back from it. This card asks you to remove any doubts and fears you may have. Move forward in faith, knowing the only limits you will ever experience are the ones you have created for yourself based on your own beliefs. A world without boundaries or limits is opening to you. Anything and everything is possible. That last sentence was a real Sagittarius sentence. Anything and everything is possible. Well, every Sagittarius on earth knows that. You just need to be reminded. And in the yogic path, you got Parvati. Oh, that's right. Goddess of devotion, love, and yoga. That's so nice. You pull upon Parvati when you've taken immense action toward becoming your highest self. In Hindu mythology, Parvati was in love with unattainable Shiva, who was deep in the mountains, practicing yoga and detached from the material world. She knew he needed the feminine to bring him down to earth, but he was totally inaccessible. But instead of begging and pleading, Parvati decided to become her highest self and seek enlightenment through yoga. Her family objected, saying women cannot become yogis, but she headed to the mountains anyway, where she stood in a frigid stream, balancing on one leg for uncountable months or years. Eventually, Shiva felt her immense energy and fell in love with her because of her strength and determination. Parvati represents commitment to practice, unbreakable willpower, and the power of self-transformation. continue your journey toward enlightenment. Maybe that's the whole karmic journey that you should be on with your partner, that it's all about enlightenment. It's very, very possible. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you like it, if you give it, I'll start again. Please, if you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you think somebody else would have benefit of watching, share it with them. And most of all, if you would consider subscribing, prescribe, that's what the doctor does. If you would consider subscribing, that would be fabulous. Thank you very much. Love and light.